Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Go3. We are going to present our quality audit at Yosin Sports Center. These are our group members. For the first presenter, it will be me, Ahmad Fazan bin Muhammad, 1200536. First and foremost, I will present about biodata of Yosin Sports Center. So, for the first question, what is the vision, mission, and motto that has been set for USIM Sports Center, and how much impact these three have in managing the sports center? Vision: produce intellectuals of Islamic scholars who are dynamic, skilled, leadership, competitive, fit, active, intelligent, and have a balance of spiritual, mental, and physical. Mission: offering friendly service to USIM residents through a guidance approach and experience in talent and skill development. And the motto for the US Sports Center is fit, active, and intelligence. Next will be operation time. For the first question for operation time, when does the sports center operate? The sports center starts operating every working day from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. except for public holidays and general release holidays. Next, if outside of operation hour, is sports center closed? If yes, why? Is it affected by a public holiday or any type of event that caused this sports center to be closed? Generally, if it's a public holiday, most organizations don't operate. This includes the sports center as well. For after hours operations, every working day, if there is a booking for call at night, only officers who are on duty will monitor from 8:30 p.m. until 10:30 p.m. Next, is there anyone responsible for keeping the sports center open when it should? Some monitoring or coordinating officers will be available if necessary. These individuals are responsible for overseeing the operations of the sports center and ensuring that everything runs smoothly.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Arif Fahmi bin Zainal with metric number 1200548. Today, I want to talk about background and objective of our audit of Sports Center. For the first question of background is, do you mind sharing with us about the Sports Center background in detail, which is established date? On April 2, 2001, the first campus was constructed in the Professional Institute Baitul Mal Kampung Pandan, and activities began in phases, becoming fully operational in the May 2001-2002 semester. On June 1, 2008, this unit was then upgraded as the USIM Sports Center and placed under the administration of the Chancellery in line with achieving the goal of developing sports ranked grassroots and high performance for all campus residents. Next question, is there any quality audit done in the past and how was it done? The Sports Center has been audited twice by USIM Internal Audit Division. The first released to a football field maintenance quotation for 2018 and the second to activities programs at the Sports Center for organizing and participation, which is this year, 2023. The third question is, does the Sports Center background impact the establishment and performance of the Sports Center? Yes, the Sports Center has gone through the process of becoming a center rather than a unit, and this has improved the organization of sports activities and programs by giving the Sports Center more control over its resource and money. Next, we move on to the objective part. The questions are, what are the objectives implemented to make this sport center always in an efficient and excellent condition? Firstly, provide services in developing sports-based talents and skills recreation through programs and activities carried out. Second, provide service and perspective aimed at encouraging students to participate in outdoor activities such as organizing activities and so on. And the last objective is providing training services and shaping potential students contribute to the development of sports in addition to providing service towards provide sports and recreation facilities for students. Next question is, how do you measure the efficiency and condition of the sports center? Is there a criteria or rating used? Yes, the sports center will move accordingly allocated budget. The more financial resources, the more organizing, training, participation, of which all forms of participation are one way to train and shape athletes. The criteria at this time is concreted on athlete achievements from the previous year. There are three requirements. First, Mumtaz, which is sports competitors that provide medals. Second, Jayid, no medal but qualified for the quarterfinals or semifinals. And lastly, Jayid Jidan, no medal in group stage only or no tournament participation.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amir Hazam bin Mirwan, metric number 1200528. I will present about organization of sports center. This is the organization chart for sports center. So, what is the functionality of every unit? The first unit is administration and finance unit. Function of this unit is administer and manage administrative affairs, assets, inventory of office needs, and unit facilities, as well as managing all procurement and quotation. The second unit is maintenance, facilities, and generation unit. This unit provides facilities and sport equipment as well as ensure good and safe condition to use while managing the rental of sport facilities and equipment for generation purposes. The third unit is High Performance Sport and Sport Management Unit. This unit works in screening selection of new athletes from among the citizens of the university as well as appointing a coach who experienced in polishing talent and training. For the last unit is Mass Sport Culture Unit. This unit works in managing indoor sports, indoor form sports for all USIM staff and promote the concept of leisure and recreation. The second question, what are their qualifications and how are replacements elected when there are vacancies on the positions? The answer is, the appointment of staff and the sports center is mostly sport-related certificates. Certificate coaching is also considered S+.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Zulmi. My matric number is 1200539, and I will present about the question and answer from the subtopic and the facilities and equipment. First, what kind of facilities and equipment are provided to SIM? So here is all the answer from the staff, which is 4 football field, 2 basketball court, 3 sepak takraw court, 2 futsal or football court, 3 volleyball court, 4 tennis court, 2 tennis training court, 4 sepak takraw field, and 1 petang court, outdoor gym, table tennis table, gym room, area for silat and taekwondo training, running track, and archery. For equipment is badminton or ping pong balls and nets, and also USIM got 40 bicycles for students. Second question, does sports center provide any rental service for students? So the answer, the complex has no rental fees imposed on USIM students due to the objective and the policy that aims to encourage students to engage in sports and fitness activities and to promote a healthy and active lifestyle among the student population. Next, how are the facilities and equipment maintenance are conducted in sports center? Okay, the answer, the sports center at USIM regularly monitors usage of the Tunku Najah Sport Complex. The center also receives and acts upon any reports of damage from USIM residents. Regularly monthly maintenance is focused on soccer field, which is soccer field stadium, soccer field A, B, and C to ensure they are always in optimal condition for usability. These soccer fields are also sources of income through rentals to external organization. And the last one for the facilities and equipment, which is among other sports centers in this country with similar scale and caliber, how do you think this sports center fares in comparison? Currently, the price comparison for facility center at the sports center is in the middle range, not too expensive and not too cheap.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amir Haikami Muhammad Ramli. My metric number is 1200549, and I will present to you about safety and security in USIM Sports Center. So, safety and security for our first question. What kind of precautions are practiced to ensure the safety of students and personnel inside the facility? So, in the event of a tournament, paramedics will be placed for preparedness if accidents happen. However, for leisure or normal days, in the event of an accident, you can report to the sports center office, which is in working day, or go directly to the University Health Center, which is PKU. Our next question is what kind of precautions to ensure that the facilities and equipment are safe to use? So, facilities and equipments are one of the most important things that we must maintain because the student and personnel use facilities and equipment every day. Monitoring is a must so that any damage that happen to the facilities and equipment can be repaired and can be warned to the student quickly. So that's why monitoring is always carried out by the staff of the sports center, and in case of any damage will be made immediately, and warning not to use the equipment will be on display for public information. After that, the third question is there any security guards stationed within the facility? If yes, what are the criteria of hiring to ensure that they are harnessed and trustworthy? For actually, security guards are not necessary, are not a must in university sports center, but it will add the element of safety and security to the student and personnel inside the facilities. So that's why you see sports center at the moment will not station any security guards around the sports center. Nevertheless, university security guards are constantly patrolling around the sports center and KSTN. Our fourth question is, in case of accidents happen, how accessible are first aid kits in this facility? And the answer is, if a minor accident occurs, the victim can go to the sports center office to provide a brief treatment with the first aid kits available in the office, but subject to the adequacy of the storage medicine in the office. Our fifth question is, in case of accidents happen, our fourth question is, are there enough functioning fire extinguishers in the facility? And how about clear and obstruct emergency routes? The answer is yes. Generally, fire extinguishers are available in conspicuous place around the KSTN area, and the fire extinguishers are always in good condition as they are maintained. So that's why fire extinguisher is a must, and it must be maintained schedulely and frequently so that in any case of accidents may occur, the fire extinguisher will be there to use it. And our last question is, for the safety and security, how are emergency generally handled in the sports center? In the event of an emergency accident, the sports center officer will contact University Health Center PKU for appropriate action to be taken. So for emergency, it must be handled by the professional, which is the PKU or the authority. So that's why the university sports center will call them to help us in case any emergency happen. So that's all.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Adam Manasya Taufiyab. Matrix number 1200529. I will explain about the audit activity for the sports center. For the first question, how many events are usually conducted by the sports center in a year, and how is it handled? Sports center actually handle many program. But annually there will be a 6 major event organized by the sports center, and the sports center itself will handle the event. Next is what are example scheduled event held by the activity. The most the most famous tournament is the futsal faculty league championship, the badminton faculty league championship, interdepartmental sport tournament, inter-faculty sports tournament, USIM inter-faculty athletics tournament, and the faculty soccer league tournament. Next question is how many participants usually attend to activities? It depends. If the league has between 200 to 300 participants, while the larger competition like the inter-faculty sport tournament have about the 5,000 participants attend to the event. Next is how do you rate the success and effectiveness of the activities? It depends on the involvement and presence of supporters. And for the time being, every competition held by the sports center receives a very positive response from USIM students. And the preparation before the tournament can also be seen with the increasing frequency of use of court as the tournament date approach.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Imran Siddiqui bin Ahmad Shifizi, and I will present about the financial of the USIM Sports Center. So our question is, what is the rough estimation of maintenance cost in a year to ensure the quality of all aspects, and how does it impact the overall condition and performance of the athletes? So the answer we get is the estimated around 500 to 700,000 ringgit was spent every year, depends on the sponsorships, events, and participations into competitions that year. This includes any kind of trainings conducted of the athletes. So this is not a small number, and running and maintaining a sports center is not a cheap task, especially when all services are provided for free. So this is why auditing is needed to ensure that the money spent is efficient, to minimize potential waste and reduce the cost while keeping the quality and performance same, if not better. So next question is, do they hire any trainer for improving the same athletes? If so, what are their qualifications, and are there any improvements of the athlete performance when hiring the trainers? So the answer we get is yes, sports centers hires qualified trainers with certifications, and those trainers definitely has the positive impacts of the athletes. So having our athletes well trained is surely increase our chance of bringing home trophies that will make us proud. Aside from improving athlete skills, so professional trainers also help in decreasing chance and risk of medical injuries. This is also one of the main duties of athletic trainers to provide immediate care to any injured player. So hiring the valid qualified trainers are very important and should not be compromised. So our last question is, who is responsible for auditing the sports center's finances, and how does it impact the center? And the answer we get is, at this time there is no periodic financial audit in the sports center. The sports center follows the financial guidelines that have been provided by university. We also follow tight and strict plans not to exceed the budget set by the university. So an audit is important as it is provides credibility of financial statements and brings confidence that the accounts are true and fair. So it will also help to improve the organization control and system. So simply following guideline given by university doesn't mean that the money is efficiently or well spent. So, and financial audit is recommended to be done so that we can have many suggestions to improve the condition and overall performance of sports center. So that's all for me. Thank you.